every night my cat Lilith perches on the windowsill, her eyes locked onto something outside that I can never seem to see. Nothing averts her gaze, not people walking by, not the rustling of leaves. Even trying to touch her elicits no reaction. Nothing seems to deter her unwavering attention from the window. Lilith is a sweet ragdoll cat who loves to meow, purr, and cuddle during the day. But at night, she becomes anxious and sits still, staring into nothing until morning. Once the sun rises, she goes back to her loving self and curls up next to me to sleep peacefully. I thought she was just looking at insects or cats outside our house, thinking I didn't see them in the dark. Curiosity turned to concern when I noticed Lilith's behavior growing more intense. One night, the air felt unusually charged, and a bone-chilling silence descended upon the room. Lilith's eyes widened, reflecting an eerie luminescence from whatever unseen force captivated her gaze. Summoning courage, I joined her at the window, peering into the darkness. I saw a silhouette of a person by the tree outside. Curiosity took over as I watched the figure approach. Initially thinking it was a drunk passerby, my stomach dropped as my cat growled menacingly. As the figure got closer, I felt scared when I saw her face in the streetlight. It was me looking back at me through the glass. I was frozen in place, watching my doppelganger. Its creepy smile made me feel scared. Lilith, who's usually calm, hissed angrily at the window, her fur standing up as if she could sense something bad. I felt scared and stepped back, breaking eye contact. I quickly closed the blinds, but not before the figure waved at me in a creepy way. From that night on, I avoided the window, hoping to escape the hunting presence on the other side. Yet the air in the room remained heavy with an unspoken dread. I started sleeping in the living room, Lilith never wavering from her perch on my bed, staring out into the darkness at what I can only assume is my mirror image night after night. I didn't know who to tell. How can you explain that? My family would dismiss it as a stress from work and life. Finally, I couldn't handle the nerves night after night, and I finally told my best friend Lily. That night, she stayed over. Lilith perched in her window spot as usual, and for the first time since I saw it, I peered through the blinds and saw it again. Jumping back, my best friend peered out the same window.
What? There's nothing there. Are you okay?
She gave me a look that was mixed with concern and confusion. I turned around and saw the creepy thing laughing at me with a strange smile. It put its finger to its lips, telling me to be quiet. "It's right there," I screamed. She looked out the window and I quickly looked away.
"There is nothing there,"
she said. I looked back and confirmed that whatever it was had disappeared. Feeling defeated, I proposed we make some tea and watch a silly show to take our minds off things. After watching TV and drinking tea, I felt calmer.
Maybe you're just really stressed from your new job and lack of sleep, which could be causing some sort of walking nightmare.
Lily tried to calm my fears, and after discussing it, I started to think that maybe it's just stress and trauma. This idea actually made me feel better.
I heard that. What the heck?
My best friend said loudly. With shaky hands, I opened the curtains and saw my doppelganger grinning and pressing its hands against the glass. The barrier was the only thing keeping it from coming into my world.
"Oh no, is that you?"
Lily whispered, her eyes wide with fears. I tried really hard not to open the window or yell at the scary figure outside. My heart was racing as the figure got angrier. My cat Lilith sensed danger and bravely stood between us and the window. I quickly closed the curtains, took Lilith's hand, and ran out of the room. I could still hear scratching and whispers turning into screams and pounding on the glass. I was afraid that the glass would break and let that thing into my home. As the night went on, the loud noises stopped and turned into quiet sounds that eventually disappeared by morning. I stayed with Lily for a few weeks and had movers bring my things back to my parents' house. I haven't experienced anything strange like that since leaving my old place. Lilith is sleeping peacefully by my side now, seeming to have forgotten the scary events. I am telling this because I just moved into a new place with Lilith and we are alone in the quiet, feeling uneasy about the possibility of my doppelganger returning to confront me. Lilith seems worried as evening approaches.